Hey guys, and welcome back to today's NBA video play of the day. For more of this pick video content, be sure to click that subscribe button. Check out our MLB video play of the day at our YouTube channel, and also for more pick content, you can head on over to our main website, stumpthespread.com, which I'll link in the video description. Over at stumpthespread.com, you can access our daily free play, as well as all of our top confidence premium bets. So heading into today's video, we're going to talk about a matchup between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Toronto Raptors. Cleveland has looked like the clear-cut top team so far in the series, really pulling ahead of Toronto after the third quarter of both games 1 and 2 and kind of coasting to the finish through the fourth quarter to get the first 2 wins of this series. Cleveland, in their first round series against the Indiana Pacers had a lot of competitive matchups, but so far in this series, the Cavaliers have just looked like the exceedingly better team, and maybe it's just Cleveland, they were able to get a little extra rest after that Indiana series and get those fresh legs, which is pretty important for a team that has a lot of veterans that have a number of seasons under their belts, so that they've gone deep into the playoffs, and getting that rest every once in a while can just kind of rejuvenate those legs and get them heading in a more positive direction. So that's another incentive for Cleveland to try to get this sweep in this series as well, so they can get potentially a little bit of rest before their conference final matchup, either between Boston or Washington. In Game 2, Cleveland went on to win by a final of 125 to 103, and that total went to 228 points, which just shattered the over in that matchup. The over has hit for us in both Games 1 and 2 so far of this series. Right now, the over-under total number for this game is set at about around a 214, somewhere between 213.5 and 214.5. And if you just take the numbers that these teams averaged during the regular season, you have Cleveland, who was the ranked 4th in the NBA in scoring average, putting up 110.3 points per game, and then you also have Toronto, who was pretty solid offensively as well, averaging 106.9 points per game throughout the regular season. If you add those two numbers up, you get 217 points. So if both of these teams are just able to get their season averages, then the over would seem like a pretty good bet coming to this one. You also have the caveat of postseason play, which historically tends to be a bit slower pace, given the fact that every possession means a bit more in the playoffs than it does during the regular season. And also in the playoffs, you're typically going against teams that are putting in more of a concerted effort on the defensive side of the ball. But that really hasn't seemed to be the case in this postseason as much. Teams seem to be a bit more comfortable in playing up-tempo matchups and trying to get those easier buckets in transition, and that's what we've been seeing so far in this season, or in this series. In their last game, Cleveland got another great performance out of LeBron James, and he's been able to pretty much pick apart this Toronto Raptor defense. He put up 39 points on an extremely efficient 10 of 14 shooting, and he also went 15 of 21 from the free throw line. And for the Cavaliers to put up 125 points and have guys like, Kevin Love going and putting up just 9 points on 4 of 9 shooting, or even Kyrie Irving, who did put up 22 points but just shot 6 of 19 from the floor, both of these guys can put up better numbers than that if they're playing on their top game. And, putting up these 120-plus point performances certainly is something that the Cavaliers can continue to do against the Raptors. Toronto should be able to have a little bit more success of their own on the offensive side of the ball in this one, given the fact that they're getting the home court advantage today. And it's pretty much all or nothing for Toronto. If they don't win today, the series is basically over for all intents and purposes. Cleveland was able to hold serve on their home court, and Toronto will try to do the same over the next 2 games. Should be a little bit more competitive in this one, with Cleveland going on the road. And if you remember in the last series, Cleveland played in some pretty tight competitive games on the road against the Indiana Pacers. So for this video, we're going to take the over as our NBA video play of the day, just given how this series has been trending, and given the fact that we feel like both of these offenses should be able to put up enough points to push the over on the total for this matchup. So that's going to be it for this video pick, guys. Again, if you want more of this content, click that subscribe button. Check out our MLB video play of the day over at our YouTube channel, and check out stumpthespread.com, our main website, to access our daily free play, as well as all of our top confidence plays. So thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you in the future. Bye.